So today is brought to you by Volume of Cones. Cones are similar to cylinders. A cylinder has a round shape at the end, where a cone tapers down to a point. So they're going to both have a base, and so they both share that same representation of the base in the formula. A volume of a cone will always be I lost my page here to see what they would say. 1/3 the volume of a cylinder with the same height and radius. And that's because of this tapering. You lose a piece of it here, and you lose a piece of it here. So it would be 1/3 the volume of a cylinder. And still have the same height and radius, right? Because the circle hasn't changed, and the height doesn't change, but the volume from here to here changes. Okay. Next, the formula for the volume of a cone is volume V is equal to base 1/3, 1/3 of the base times the height. And guess what the base is? The base is pi r squared. So we will write this, or volume equals 1/3 pi r squared times height. And that's it. So now we just go down and we use this formula just like we did with the cylinders on Friday. Sorry, base is using pi r squared, the area of that circle. So let's do it. Volume, let's put in that formula. Volume equals 1/3. And again, don't start stressing on me. Just write the formula down. Just copy it. That's all you got to do. Everybody can do that much. Next thing you got to do is plug it in. 1/3 times what's pi? 3.14. What's r? Well, in this example, it's 5 squared. What's height? In this example, it's 12. Again, just like cylinder, you need to square. You do the exponent first. So 1/3 times 3.14 times, and we're just going to, instead of me writing the whole thing out, I'm just going to cross it out and put 25, because that is 5 squared times 12. Now I'm just going to put this in my calculator again. I'm just going to do 3.14. Mrs. Evans, you forgot the 1/3. Just hang there with me. 3.14 times 25 times 12 is 942, and then here's the trick: you're going to divide by 3. Mrs. Evans, why did you just divide by 3? Because 1/2 of 10 times 1/2 is 5, which is the same as saying 10 divided by 2, right? If you were to imagine this, 10 times 1 and 1 times 2, it's 10 halves. 10 halves is 5. So multiplying times 1/2 is the same as dividing by 2. Multiplying times 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. Mrs. Evans, my head hurts. Then don't think about it. Just accept what I'm saying. Okay, if we were at school, we would work all this out, but we're not at school, so I just need you to just trust me. So you're going to take everything but the 1/3 and multiply it. 3.14, put it in your calculator, times 25, times 12. Now divide it by 3, and you get 314. Inches, what? Cubed. I'm running out of room there. Okay, because it's still volume, so it's still going to be cubed. It's a 3-dimensional object. All right, let's try one more. Again, it's volume equals 1/3 base, which is pi r squared, times height. Plug in the values. 1/3 times 3.14 times, now what's the radius? Notice they give you the diameter. So what's half of that? 11. Yes, 11 squared times height, which is 10. First thing you want to do is do 11 squared, which we learned this year was 121. Oh yeah. And then 3.14 times 121 times 10 equals 3,799.4. Great. Now divide by 3. And you get 1,266.466666666. Well, we know it's a run-on number. We're going to just write 0.46 with a line over it, and then it's centimeters cubed. Don't forget your labels. I swore I'd never be that math teacher, but I've become that math teacher. Okay? Formula, step 1, just like yesterday. Write the formula. Step 2, plug in the values. Step 3, square your radius. Step 4, multiply. Step 5, label your answer. Alright, you have any questions, get in touch with me. Bye.